3 segundos. Oh my god. Trailer. ¡Ojo, trailer! ¡Ojo! Lo he dicho. Pues, ¿cómo soy tan bueno, joder? Se viene. Se viene. Es una nueva skin para el Wraith. Es el arma del Wraith. Ay, no lo habéis pensado, ¿eh? Ah, qué cabrones. No es trailer en verdad. ¿O sí? Pues me queda igual. Están jugando un poquito con el hype. ¡Que ya es la hora! ¡Putos!
Hi! Welcome
Matthew.
everyone to our 4th anniversary. We had, obviously, hoped to make a big event this year in Montreal. We were going to invite all of you to come over. We're going to have balloons and animals and balloon animals. But we obviously
Hola,
had to
bla,
change
bla, bla.
plans,
Bienvenidos al
because
cuarto
of the current
aniversario, ¿vale? Nada
situation.
importante.
The good news is everybody at Behavior is now working from home. Huge
Y que hacen
kudos to our
teletrabajo y
IT
poco más,
team
digo.
for making that possible very smoothly. And now we're all safe and sound at home. So today we're going to do things a little differently. We're going to have people talk to you from the safety of their home. We're going to present you a lot of really cool content, stuff that's coming in the roadmap for this
Van a
year.
sacar el roadmap del
We're
año.
going to talk about
Eso es importante.
the mobile game, because obviously we just shipped on mobile
Van a hablar del juego de móvil.
a few weeks ago. And we are very excited to introduce you to a few people from that team and to make sure that they can tell you what they have in store for you. We're also going to go over the community, which
Hay un
is
tío aquí
new,
detrás.
by the way. Thank you very much for being part of
Ah,
that.
no, es el
awesome
espejo,
group.
es un espejo.
We're going to talk about what it
Ya
means
decía
to
yo.
us, what, you know, what comprises the community and how our community team is built and how it works to make all of your dreams come true, or most of them. Some of them are just.
¿Has podido solucionar eso,
Alright,
chino?
We're also going to talk about a few really cool things. For instance, I want to take a
Aunque ahora
moment
es
to
más
talk
momento para
about
canjear
something we
cofres,
did
os
4
aviso,
years
que os
ago.
querrá ver el
We
stream,
talked
luego
in
los
the
dará.
past about trying to be as generous as we can on Dead by Daylight. And one of the things we did 4 years ago was release a
¿Cómo es que
little
esas
thing
habilidades?
called
Es que
the
como no sé
charity
quién es el
case. So the
killer,
charity
Jania,
case
es difícil.
is a very big package of, I think, 28 items featuring a lot of influencers and content creators from around the world. And all the profits, 100% of the profits on this goes to a thing called the Brain and Behavior Research Fund, which is a cause that's very dear and near to us. And I'm very happy to say that in the last few months, we've known that we've now raised over $1 million. Well, you've raised.
Ah, bueno, está diciendo que con los cosméticos estos de las licencias de los influencers, barra youtubers, barra streamers, están haciendo una especie de fondo para ayudas y movidas raras. Creía que era otra cosa.
Other than that, we're also going to
Tengo
talk today
un problema, se me ha caído una chincheta posiblemente en la cama y no la encuentro. Tu culo la encontrará, no te preocupes, mami. Y harás honor a tu nick.
In the meantime, I also want to say there's a few things that we're going to go over maybe a little quicker than we would have liked. That's because we also want to.
Vale, no, eso ya lo arreglamos nosotros, chino, pero entiende que ahora Diosa va a querer ver esta parte del stream tranquila, luego te lo da. No te preocupes, que no te quedas sin cofre.
Different methods that we have to communicate with you. We want to make sure that we give you all the information about all these subjects that are dear to you. This year was filled to the brim.
Vas a ver que se van a echar un poquito al rollo de qué gran año, no sé qué, no sé cuántos, patatín, el coronavirus, trabajando de casa, bla, bla, bla. Esto va a ser un poquito rollo, ¿vale? Pero es normal. Están haciendo un repaso del año, que sacaron a Ghostface y de ahí van a seguir. Lo que pasa es que, Matthew, tienes que comprarte un micro, que ese micro es de los chinos, ¿eh? Que tú los tocas, Matthew, con las skins. Que vende, puto. Demogorgon, ahí a tope, Stranger Things.
Then we released the Cursed Legacy, which was the first time we went back to tell even more of the backstory of some of our characters. And then we just released the Chains of Hate, which was
porque queda muy feo,
Ania. Take on the horror setups that we tend to do with the game.
Sí, ¿no ves las orejas?
And the first gun in the game We also this year released the archives. It's easy to forget that it wasn't in the
Está repasando
game,
todo
but
el año,
now
¿vale?
it's
Que han
such
sacado
a
los
huge and
archivos,
important
los
part of the rhythm
killers,
of the
todo eso.
game and the
No os
content
preocupéis que
there.
no se está perdiendo nada
We've
importante.
released 3 new tomes for the game, and each one of them
Dos
came
tomos,
with some
tal.
improvements to the
Le falta decir que han
feature
sacado
and
20.000 skins.
new types of content.
Odiosa, da
We've
cofres cuando
also did
acabe.
a
Mírate el stream
major
tranquila,
update
¿vale?
on Freddy,
Cuando acabe
a
esto,
much
ya
needed
miramos los cofres que quedan.
update on Freddy that I think you liked. We did the same for the Doctor and made it kind of a big deal. We have released our dedicated servers as we had promised, and now they are on every single platform. Obviously, there's a lot more work to do on the dedicated servers, but it's such
Qué cabrón,
a
dice.
better
Tenemos un poquito de
platform for
trabajo
us
que hacer
to
en los
work on.
servidores dedicados. Sí,
It's
es un
a
poquito.
much more solid thing. We'll talk a
Qué
little bit
puto
more
es.
about it in a few moments. We also installed a disconnect penalty. Which I'm happy to say has
Está recordando que han
reduced
metido el penalti del
the
disconnect.
disconnect rate by 35%.
Dice que han reducido un 35% las desconexiones
Improvement on the quality of
con el
life.
sistema de
We
penalización de
also
desconexiones.
launched on Switch this year. We then launched on mobile this year. We are now on
Pues me
pretty much
parece
every
poco,
platform out there, and we'll continue for
A
the
ver,
few
no
that
es poco,
are
pero me
left that we
esperaba
haven't
más.
touched
Me
yet.
explico mejor.
We then released what I believe might be the most impressive piece of content
Sorry.
ever created in the
Sorry, que no me
history
da
of
tiempo a
video
mutearme.
games, but I might be
Hay una
overstating
corriente
it just a
fresquilla
little
y
bit. Bunny Fong came out. Finally.
Bunifeng. Que la llevan anunciando desde 2018 la Bunifeng,
very
cuidado.
proud to say that in the last month we just broke all of our records by having over 1 million daily users. That means 1 million people played the game in one form or another during a single day. That's crazy.
Dice que Matthew que tiene un récord ahora de 1 millón de jugadores activos al día entre todas las plataformas. Y que 20 millones de personas han probado el DVD.
That's it. Now we're going to go and talk about the
Estoy pasando la
roadmap
salud, sorry.
and
Solo
really
mutear,
what's in
pero
store
si
for
repetir no
next
me da
year.
tiempo.
Take it away, me.
Sí, eso puede ser, puede ser. Yo sí que me lo creo.
Let's get started with two men who need no introduction, but still we'll give them.
Pero lo del millón era un pico, no una media.
Hi everyone, I am Cheryl, the Senior Product Manager on Dead by Daylight. I am in charge of the roadmap, so basically defining the features to be implemented in the game.
Hi everyone, happy to be here today.
Hostia, tío, tiene unos micros de mierda, tío.
And my job is to execute along with the team the roadmap.
Bienvenido a la senda ninja.
Game health is always a subject that keeps coming back. Last year we had a big
y una webcam de mierda, tío. Esta gente dónde compra los periféricos.
Game health, it's something that's going to be at the top of our concern for a long time. Let's dig a little bit more into what it means specifically, at least for the next year for us. Let's start with dedicated servers.
Ojo, que van a hablar de los servidores dedicados. Voy a estar callado para estar al loro y ya les comento.
The transition to dedicated servers has been a really challenging experience, but also very exciting one. We're happy to be behind that transition and migration, but there's a lot of ways in which we would like to continue improving gameplay experience on dedicated servers. This is going to happen through 3 specific features that we'll integrate over the next year or so.
Para añadir 3 cosas.
Is we're planning on increasing the rate at which our server runs, which is going to have a positive impact on the latency.
Van a subir el tick rate, eso es bueno.
An action or doing an input on the client, and that actually having an effect on the server. That being said, even by reducing
bueno, cuando dicen subir será menos tiempo.
The network limitations always force a minimum amount of latency. Because of that, there's always moments where what you see on your client isn't exactly the same as what's actually happening on the server. So we're adding movement extrapolation to various characters to make sure what you see is as close as we can from what's actually happening on the server. But as I mentioned, there's always going to be these things that happen, and in order to prevent that from having a negative impact on the gameplay, we're looking into adding a validation on server and client side of things to make sure any gameplay critical action, whether it is using an interaction, doing
lleva diciendo lo mismo que llevo diciendo todo el mes de por qué los servidores van mal. Netcode, tick rate y puta mierda de programación. Es el resumen de lo que está diciendo. Pero bueno, que digan que lo van a mirar, aparte que es obvio que lo tienen que mirar, es un pequeño gran primer paso.
The next thing I want to talk about, which is, I mean, it's a subject that we've talked about since day one on Dead by Daylight.
Tío, cabrón,
Matchmaking.
cómprate un micro.
It's always going to be a intense subject of conversation. There are more improvements coming this year. Jérôme, do you want to talk about the specifics a little bit?
Yeah, sure. So currently, the system is using ranks to matchmake players, but the ranking system is more a time-based progression system. It resets every month. So instead, we are going to use an algorithm, and this algorithm is looking only at what happened during the trial and what was the outcome of the trial. So this will help us to define.
Vale, se confirmó un rumor que os dije, MMO oculto, y van a darle menos atención al rango. Ya lo comenté hace unos días de que se rumoreaba eso. Pero estos no son cambios inmediatos, los tienen que mirar cómo hacerlo.
Cool. One of the things also that we like working on, I mean, all of these things are really cool.
Así que confirmamos MMO
live
oculto.
design is something, I mean, it's such a crazy game with an ever-changing meta. Live design is always something that's gonna create a lot of talk in the community. When we redid Freddy, for instance, or the Doctor, all these things. We have a few more of these live design changes planned. Obviously, it's an ongoing effort, but maybe you can talk about a few of them, Stefan.
Van a hablar de reworks
Over
ahora.
the past 4 years, we've put out
Este tío me cuesta
so much
entenderlo, te lo juro.
content into this game, and we keep on adding more and more as every chapter releases. We just really want to make sure that everything that exists in the game right now is up to par with the new content we're continuously releasing. And how we plan on doing that is exactly like we did before, revisiting older characters, revisiting existing perks and add-ons to make sure they're still balanced, they're still interesting to play with, they're still competitive, they're fun. So really, exactly like we've shown in the past with a few specific major reworks or just updates we're putting out.
Vaya manera de no decir nada, está soltando al colega.
Obviously, the maps shouldn't necessarily be left to the side for that. We've seen recently with our one of our most recent updates how the fan base reacted.
Lleva un minuto hablando y aún no ha dicho nada.
Update we put out, revisiting a bunch of older maps to make sure the navigation, the palette placement, the vaulting placement,
Ahora empieza a decir algo.
were as balanced as they can be. We're as
Pero está diciendo cosas que ya han hecho, como el reward de palettes y de infinito. Sorry que me salte los follows, es para escuchar mejor, que este tío me cuesta de entender, ¿vale?
Finally, the third thing we're going to look into over the next year is something that's quite similar to what we did last year when we introduced the endgame collapse, but is going to apply to the beginning of the game instead. This has been a topic that's continuously discussed in the community, and we also feel a lot strongly about. The beginning of the game is a moment where there are a lot of potential things to do for killers and survivors. It can be a stressful moment for some of these, for some of the roles. So really looking at cleaning up and making that start game experience as fun as possible for everyone involved in the game. So stay posted for more details about that one in particular.
Este tío iba para político, macho, porque no ha dicho una puta mierda. Está hablando. Lleva 2 minutos hablando y lo único interesante que ha dicho, que tampoco es nada, es que quieren que el principio de la partida que sea más dinámico, añadiendo mecánicas del colapse. El colapse es cuando abren puertas y tal, pero es que no tiene puto sentido lo que ha dicho. Pero bueno. Pareces una rueda de prensa de un político, macho, no ha dicho nada. Crossplay.
It's a big question. It brings question of crossplay, cross friends, cross progression. Can we talk a little bit about that?
Cross friends is one of our most asked for and requested feature, and we're really happy to say it's finally coming to the game this year.
¿Va a haber este año crossplay?
We're adding a search feature and add friends features into the existing friends list that's already available on multiple SKUs, on all SKUs. So you're going to be able to search for friends from other games and just add them directly to your friends list. And from there, you'll be able to form survivor friends or custom game parties and play with a bunch of people from a different platform directly into a public or a private game. On top of that, we're also adding crossplay. It comes with it necessarily, but crossplay is also going to be part of the base matchmaking experience. And we're hoping that by grouping
La van a cagar.
a bunch of players
La van a cagar. Van a meter crossplay a tope.
we're going to be
La van a cagar. Crossplay es malo, hacerme caso.
The other added benefit that we're hoping Crossplay is going to bring is that we're going to diversify the meta between different platforms. As we know, people tend to have different habits on the specific platforms.
La van a cagar.
Playing a certain role or playing with a certain character.
Marcar mis palabras.
And by mixing these pools together, we're going to expose and break the barriers between players and have.
Como creador de contenido me beneficia. Te voy a hacer unos vídeos de killer que te vas a cagar en la praga, pero como usario no me interesa el crossplay. Crossplay para todo. Este año lo meten. Aún no lo han dicho, Gemadria. No tardará mucho. Menuda cagada van a hacer, tío. Oh, no, tío, el crossplay va a matar el juego, verás. Por eso quiere meterlo del MMR oculto.
And at this time, all the platforms will be able to play together. So, in terms of timeline, we expect to have.
Sobre papel suena muy bien el crossplay, pero no va a ser tan bonito como ya lo veréis.
Before the end of this year.
Awesome. And what about cross progression?
Yeah, you're right. We know that the crossplay topics comes along with the cross progression topics. That's topics that we have already in our head. We are currently in discussion with the partners, so we can't give much details because it depends a lot on these talks, but that's a feature that we would like to have.
Thank you very much.
Dice que vas a conservar, bueno, que quieren, les gustaría poner el tema de que tengas cross progreso, llamémosle así. O lo que es lo mismo, si yo me compro la Play 4 y me pongo el DVD, que tenga todo lo que tengo en la versión de PC. Pero no han dicho un rotundo lo vamos a poner, sino que quieren hacerlo.
Really get people excited, and obviously we've also learned a lot in how to create assets in the last 4 years of working on this.
El sombrero Ricardo, Danner, en general, bienvenidos a la NoobNinja. Ahora que Mati no dice nada, puedo saludar. ¡Hostias! Espérate, que aquí no acaban las sorpresas. Van a gradear los gráficos. RIP usuarios de consola. ¿Están tontos o qué, tío? Hombre, lo harán con vistas a la Play 5 y a la Xbox nueva, ¿no? Pero F los de Play 4.
This year we are going to go beyond this. We are going to update all the maps that are.
No, Fer, has dicho que el crossplay es global. Lo que no sé si eso incluye móvil o no. Es la duda que me queda.
All the special effects, the animation, and we're going to add more lighting in the game so we can play more with the tension and the creepiness in the trials. We really want to deep dive into the core aspects.
Estos son los o sea, quieren hacer los gráficos más complejos. Date cuenta cómo cambia el diseño, que eso es mucha más carga gráfica. Y esto para PC bien, pero para consola te vas a cargar el juego en las consolas. Es que no dan una bien, no hacen una cosa bien, tío. Estoy genuinamente preocupado por el futuro de este juego ahora mismo, porque es malo para consola. A duras penas puede mover la consola el juego ahora mismo. Si la cargas más gráficamente va a peor.
Talking about graphic update is really cool, but everybody wants to see something. Is there anything we can show them at this point? I mean, it's early on, but there must be a little something.
Quieren enseñar algo de gráficos. Es que son un desastre, tío. Son un puto desastre estos pavos, te lo juro. A ver qué enseñan. Ok. Es que esos son muchos más polígonos. Eso va a matar la consola, tío. Es que no tienen ni idea. No saben qué coño están haciendo. Antiguo, nuevo. ¿Te vas a cargar las consolas? te vas a cargar los FPS en consola, que ya están rotos de por sí. Madre mía. A ver, ¿cómo cambia? Es más bonito, pero es que eso es mucha más carga. Es casi el doble de polígonos. Como usuario de PC me la pela, pero si tuviera una Play 4 estaría genuinamente preocupado.
It's you and
Matthew,
everybody
ahora van a
else
hablar de la
either playing
comunidad.
the game or talking about the game or creating content relating to the game or being inspired by the game to write music or to make outfits.
Sí que te lo va a mover, Tiger, pero te va a dar saltos de FPS. Que ya te los da actualmente. Así que imagínate una Switch o el móvil.
In person, it means people who play together. It's even the people who play by themselves and never talk to anybody. So it's important for us to be able to break it down.
Sobreflow, gracias por el follow. Bienvenido. Si a veces no saludo los follows es porque están diciendo algo importante, ¿vale? Y si no, no escucho.
What makes them happy, what makes them excited, what worries them, all of this. We need to know about that. So,
¿se pueden bajar los gráficos en Play? Bueno, it's something.
Is the community team. It's our team that we built. Obviously, this was a very small thing. 4 years ago, it was pretty much just Dave and Ash and I talking to you live and trying to sift through every single forums, which we couldn't do. To today, where we have a team of, I think, over than 50 people internally, some people sitting at their desks in the office, some people sitting at their desks all around the world in different countries to represent the different, pools of people.
Sí, como cuando están hablando de la comunidad de streamers y tal que mueven el juego patatín, patatán y no sé cuántos. Y dijeron cuando metieron los Fog Whisperers, sí, queremos que los streamers pequeños puedan participar. Y no sé si menos 13 llegó a participar, lo ignoro, pero no se lo han dado. En el caso de que participara, se lo han dado a gente de 3000 viewers para arriba. Esos son los streamers pequeños, ¿sabes? Sí, que no tienen streamers más grandes de 3000. Lo del Fog Whisperer, que es para dar case y mierdas a la comunidad. Tenemos espabilados.
There's probably hundreds and thousands of these pools of people around the world, and each and every one of these has their culture and their desires and their worries, and all of this is something that we need to have an understanding of, and that's what our community team internally is tasked with doing. It is a daunting and quite intimidating task, but they've been doing an amazing job at it, and we're going to talk about exactly who these people are and how they do their job. Gabrielle Murphy is going to take us through that. We're also going to have Gab Malvar talk to us about the Fog Whisperers program.
Mira, van a hablar del Fog Whisperers, lo que yo os estaba contando.
That are helping, bring the good word of Dead by Daylight to the masses as possible. And then we're going to take a little moment to talk about all the community events and activities that we have in store for the celebrations and for this year.
Y van a hablar un poquito de las actividades que van a hacer durante el año para celebrar el 4º aniversario. A ver.
Welcome to the 4th Anniversary Community Panel. I am Not Queen, Lead Community Manager on Dead by Daylight. I'm very pleased to have you with us today in my living room. What a crazy year for Dead by Daylight. The game grew exponentially, and with it, our community blossomed. Well,
el gato este es fake, no pensé que de verdad es un cojín.
Back in September, the addition of the Switch to our console family and the release of a chapter like Stranger Things brought a lot of attention to the game and a lot of new faces to our community. Last month only,
está hablando, no se está perdiendo nada, está hablando de cuando sacaron Stranger Things y la Switch. Es que se enrollan mucho los cabrones.
But for some, the game itself isn't enough to contain all their love for Dead by Daylight. You guys want to discuss, argue, create art, breathe, and live DBD. This community lives on different platforms, social media, forums, Discord. But all of it shows the same pattern this year, growth and engagement. Just on our forum, over 80,000 discussions were created this year, and over
Comunidad número 100.000 usuarios,
comments were posted
80.000
on these
discusiones, 2.000 bugs,
Our official Discord channel grew to welcome
2.000
over
reportes de
100,000
bugs.
people that play together and exchange on live chat about the game every
Bueno, estos
day.
datos no me dicen nada,
But
no.
it doesn't stop
Esto no
there.
ayuda a mejorar el juego,
Dead
te
by
lo podías
Daylight
saltar,
also
pero vale.
has an international community with dedicated community managers on local platforms that most of you
España tiene
probably
community
never heard
manager
of.
de DVD en
VK,
Madrid,
Daily
Barcelona
View,
y no,
WeChat, Nico Nico.
Andalucía y no sé dónde más. ¿En
We
serio?
even have a special Twitter channel for
No,
our
no puede ser. Ha
Japan
mezclado
community
cosas ahí.
only.
No lo habré entendido bien, no me lo creo.
Nothing could be possible without our ever-growing community team
No me lo creo.
of volunteers and staff. And here's a cheesy montage to present all these people to you.
No me creo que España tenga 5 community managers, lo tengo que haber entendido mal. Ok. Ok, no sé quién es nadie de ahí, pero vale, ok. También es verdad que estoy desconectado desde noviembre del tema, pero...
Okay,
Lo que está claro es que de
was
todos los que han
beautiful.
enseñado no son el mismo
Cheesy
número de que se supone de
AF.
community managers que había, pero vale.
You guys have proven over and over again how much you love the game. Here is some of the community's finest work.
Wow, menos mal que han puesto esto, si no, no podría dormir hoy, ¿eh? Algunos están guapos, pero... Ponme esto al final, no seas... ¿sabes? Que siempre estas cosas las hacen al final, no sé, ¿verdad? Me está metiendo mucho relleno y eso no me gusta, ¿eh? Que llevamos ya 25 minutos de stream. Ok.
Before we go see what the Fog Whisperers have prepared for us, it is now the time to reveal our winners for the Community In-Game Outfit Contest.
Tobias Gardofi,
After last year's success, we were sure we
Atomic, gracias
wanted
por los
to do a
follows,
redo for the
bienvenides,
4th
Alexander
anniversary.
Ninja.
And this year, you guys blew us out of the water. It was a
Con sueños se lo
super
asesino
hard
yo,
choice to make.
hostias.
We started by going over the 1,000 entries, one by one, and ended up selecting
Espérate que te van a meter,
30 per
van a
role.
decir
So
los
30
ganadores
for killers and 30
de
for survivors.
los
Then,
diseñadores de
our art
cosméticos o
and
no sé qué
creative
películas.
director ended up choosing our winners. Here are our final nominees.
Ok. Bueno, la cazadora se mola, ¿eh?
And drum roll. Here are our 2 winners.
El de Legion, la Claudette esa.
So congratulations, out of over 1,000 entries.
Pero si el de la
yours was
cazadora le metía
chosen.
1000 patadas a esos,
Fog
que me...
Whisperers, take it away.
Es animación.
Hi, I'm Gabrielle Malvar, and I'm the Influencer Manager for Dead by Daylight and Dead by
Influencer
Daylight
Manager?
Mobile.
Don't you mean DBBTSR Mobile?
No, Trapper. I'm here to talk to you about the Fog Whisperers.
Oh, look at the time. Gotta go.
The Fog Whisperers are partners of Dead by Daylight, and they create awesome content, such as
A ver si
live
amplían esta
streams,
mierda.
YouTube videos, and animations.
Me encanta. El nuevo asesino,
At
Nea.
every chapter, we provide them with blood points in the PTB and Auric cells to buy cosmetics. They also receive DLCs for giveaways and content to
Está
reveal to the
explicando que a
community.
los del programa del Fog Whisperers les regalan
The
puntos
Fog
y tal
Whisperers
para
are
que enseñen
represented
skins y
by
tal.
this logo,
Poca cosa.
shown on streams and videos. They can also be worn in game too, as charms on their hooks or butts. Now you
Pueden
might be
ponerse-
wondering, how
pueden
does one
meterse
become a Fog Whisperer?
Yes, I was wondering that, but
Qué
can you
cachonda.
tell me
Dice, pueden
everything
meterse,
all over
tienen
again?
cosas exclusivas
What
para Ganchi y
is
para su culo.
Fog Whipper?
Next scene, please. The Dead by Daylight team is always looking for killer.
Joder, hasta en un streaming de DVD de los DS me tengo que comer un genras, tío.
Into the fog. And
What the
who
fuck?
knows, maybe you'll be next to whisper in the fog.
Ok. Bueno, ya, muy bonito todo eso. Enseña. Y los Dharma, venga.
Okay, I can explain that. I can explain. I thought I was in a completely different. I can explain that. I can explain that. 3, 2, 1. Ah! See,
Oh.
it was all part of the plan.
I'm gonna try to get in the selfie. Hold on.
Hurry! Yeah. Actually, perfect timing. I need to smack the son of a freaking.
Se caga la bragas, toma, lol.
God damn it.
Well, if you could bait them long enough, they don't pay attention. You could get the end game.
It's moving too slow.
Está moviéndose lento en plan para pegar el hit o no sé. No entiendo muy bien esto que pasa.
Don't knock them down. They're both using controllers.
Is there someone in there, Vince? Is he in there? Yeah, I'm getting him, brother. Don't worry, I'll get him. You liar! You fucking lied to me! You already... Boys, yeah! Yeah, Vince wins, yeah!
True. Not bad.
Well, okay then.
They're blowing up this one.
Esta chica no sé quién es.
I'm just gonna have to.
LOL. Es mala suerte,
Yes! Maple, you need to go get the olive. Maple.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Damn right, it's better than yours. That's, oh my god!
Holy shit.
Please
Hola,
leave.
Dracu.
Please leave. Please.
LOL.
Yes!
And that is how it feels to be a Fog Whisperer, always shouting yes at the top of your voice. Seriously though, congratulations to everyone.
Son unos cabrones, van a meter, van a retrasar todo lo que puedan en trailer. Imagino que en menos de 15 minutos lo sueltan ya, porque no suelen ser sus streams más largos. Yo creo que va a salir ya, después de esto.
Hey guys, it's Otofu here. I just want to give a quick thank you to both my community and the Dead by Daylight team.
Ah, bueno, que ahora van a pasar todos los streamers soltando un mensaje.
Okay. I've gotten to travel to Montreal and meet the team. I've got to play in Twitch Rivals. I even got my own cosmetic in a game that I freaking love. But most importantly, I got to grow one of the most amazing, supportive, and kind communities that I could ever ask for, ever. I wouldn't have been able to do any of this if it wasn't for all the people that I've met throughout the years in this community and on this game.
A mí no me sorprende, yo ya sabía lo que venía.
So much. Happy 4 years.
Siempre hacen estas cosas de marear la perdiz.
I want to thank my Dead by Daylight community so much for being here with me since day one. I would not be where I'm at without you. Gracias.
Ah, ¿es español o latino? Oh. ¿El nombre este? ¿O mujer?
Howdy gamers, it's Toki.
No sé realmente cómo clasificarlo.
We want to give a huge shout out and thanks to
Gracias por el follow, bienvenido.
DVD community.
A shout out to the Echo Empire, Small PP Gang.
Shout out to the Burrow, you beautiful blunts of the fog. We are your newest recruits to the Fog Whisperers.
Mama, we made it! Anyway, I'll be seeing y'all around. Till next time, it's peace, love, and booty!
We're heading back to the campfire. Stay safe.
Algunos no sé quiénes son, aunque tampoco estoy yo muy vinculado últimamente. No tengo tiempo de ver a
Hey
nadie.
everyone, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to my community, my Dragon Army. Thank you guys so much for supporting me over the past year with my Dead by Daylight content.
Norma, gracias por el follow,
I really
bienvenido
appreciate it. We've
a
had some
Descender
goofy
Inge.
times, some crazy ones, and we've been exhausted on the ground more times than we like to count, but it's been great. I've had an amazing time this past year. And also thank you so much to the team at Behavior for creating this game and continuing to support it for as long as you guys have. There's been so many new additions, and I can't wait to see what's next.
El perro está con los ojos achinados, tío.
Yo, what is happening, guys? It is Scorpions here. I just want to say again a thank you to my community and to Behavior for allowing me to be a Fog Whisperer.
Quiero ver el trailer,
When I joined the Fog Whisperer
coño.
program, I wasn't even a Twitch partner, so the Fog Whisperer program allowed me to better grow my channel, to get my name
Alex
out there.
Estrada, gracias por el follow,
At the same
bienvenido.
time, it allowed me to give codes out to my community to give them something back as well. Anyways, guys, I'll be off, but remember, always boop the snoot.
Bonjour à tous, je suis Excelite, un Fog Whisperer
Este no sé quién
français.
es.
Je tiens à remercier mon incroyable communauté pour son soutien.
Lo único que sé es que
lors de
es
cette année de
francés.
partenariat sur Dead by Daylight et je souhaite à l'équipe de développement ainsi qu'au jeu un joyeux 4e anniversaire. Amusez-vous bien.
Porque hablan francés y empiezan inglés. What the fuck?
Hello, everybody. It's Polyester here. I just want to say what an honor it is to be one of your community Fog Whisperers. The highlight of my year has to be our streamer charity event that you all supported, helping us raise over $30,000. Thank you all for a great year in Dead by Daylight. I'm looking forward to the next one and to many more to come. Hats on, Tinfoil Gang.
Ok. Madre, gracias por el follow.
This is Zinc. I'm the creator of the Discord
Bienvenido.
Elemental, which Dead by Daylight uses on its Discord server. I'm a software developer. I've been playing Dead by Daylight since 2016, and I really love coffee. I'd really like to say thank you to
Juego a
Anakin
DVD
2020
2016 y me gusta el
and the whole
café,
Dead by
what the
Daylight
fuck.
community Discord
Gracias por la
for being
información.
Elemental's first supporters. Also, thank you to the Dead by Daylight development team for creating a game I've spent countless hours enjoying. I look forward to seeing Dead by Daylight continue to grow, and I'll be right here alongside you guys. Happy 4-year anniversary, Dead by Daylight. I'll see you guys in the fog.
Ok. Adiós.
Hello, nerds. My
Hola.
name is Nafi. I'm from Southern California. I've been playing Dead by Daylight for almost 3 years. Dead by
Ay,
Daylight
Dios
is one
mío.
of many games that I can't get bored of, with all the new content that Behavior works hard on.
No tengo ni la más remota idea de quiénes son estos dos.
I'm also from Southern California, and I have been playing Dead by Daylight for 2 years. I actually found the game through watching my
No le-
husband play, but I
Y ellos
did
tampoco,
not
si yo
care
saliera, o
for it
sea,
at
lo mismo
first
es.
because every time I watched them play,
Que salga yo, que salgan esos es lo mismo.
but eventually I played it, and now I am hooked. And I want to thank Max or Buffers for introducing me into the DVD community, where I met a lot more friends than I could ever imagine.
My appreciation goes to Edgar Allan Poe for keeping the game fun and entertaining and making me want to play it a lot more.
And of course, thank you, Behavior.
どうも、日本の K2 です。DFC というデッドバイデイライトの大会を開催して約3年になります。デッドバイデイライトが大好きで、自分が参加したくて始めた大会でした。多くの人に興味を持ってもらうまで、しばらく
Qué mejor manera de promocionarte que poner ese chungo, ¿sabes? Y ese looping, what the fuck.
そして、デッドバイデイライトのおかげで私には2つの夢ができました。
Que además era en un torneo, por lo que puedo ver.
夢のようなお祭り的な大会を開催したい。あともう一つ、世界中のうまいプレイヤーが
¿Y cómo se te escapa un survivor con chungo siendo enfermera?
そんな大会ができたらワクワクしませんか
Buena promoción.
DVD ほど熱くなれる
Pero estas jugadas que son, tío.
私は知りません。これからも DVD を一緒に盛り上げていきましょう。
Thank you, Gabzilla and our Fog
Bueno,
Whisperer,
parece
for
que ya
that
no hay más
really
streamers
dynamic
de-
segment about our content
A
creator
ver.
program. For our 4th anniversary, the community team has organized contests, raffles, play sessions with Des,
No
and more
importa.
during the month of June. So the schedule
Me
will
estoy
be
impacientando.
available on the social media. Stay tuned for this. And finally, I want to thank everyone that contributed to our community this year. Stay safe. Please continue to discuss, argue, and love the game. This is why
Bueno,
we
no me
do
enseñes
it.
ese trailer si no quieres, pero pon el
See
PTV,
you
por
next
favor.
year. Hopefully not in my living room.
Ha dicho nos vemos el año que viene, así que entiendo que ahora acaba y pondrán el... Ah, no, van a hablar de móvil. Me cago en la puta.
Let's talk about mobile.
No,
This
no,
year,
nadie juega tu
super
juego de
exciting.
móvil, tío.
We finally launched Dead by Daylight on mobile. It's a huge thing for us. We've been hard at work on it for a long time, and it's finally in people's hands. So let's take a moment. Valentin and Julia are going to talk a little bit about what it took to get to that and what they have in store for the future.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Dead by Daylight mobile panel.
¿Es que nadie tiene un micro decente? ¿Es que nadie se puede comprar un micro que no sea de los chinos?
Hello, I'm Julia. I'm the community
¿Tampoco
manager
ganan?
on Dead by Daylight Mobile. So we've had an amazing journey on mobile so far this year. An incredible number of people have been backing this project since we first announced it. We have had over 1 million people participating in our beta phase who stuck with us while
Bueno,
we worked
se
on
están
adding
lamiendo las rajas
content,
estas dos, diciendo que tienen
features,
1 millón de
and
usuarios
polishing the game throughout the
en el
testing
móvil, que lo
phase.
hicieron porque les regalaban un cosmético,
As
si no,
of
no lo
April
harían.
16th, we are
Y poco más.
officially launched in
No
most
dicen nada
regions
más.
around the world, with more to come later in the year. And we've already hit a landmark of nearly 3
54K
million players.
tiene el streaming de
So the
DVD,
launch
ojo.
was a very exciting adventure.
Seguro que en el streaming de
as
DVD
most
están todos
people
igual
around the
que
world were
vosotros.
currently
Que
working
cojáis
from
que leer
home
ya,
and
que
we
hemos
were working
puesto
from home
tráiler.
for the launch. It wasn't what we expected to be launching it all from our own homes, but it was a great adventure and it worked out
Algo
really
tienen que
well.
hacer, Kevin, de
The
puntos,
launch was a
seguro.
huge success with a lot of players coming in, as Julia said. And for us, it was the culmination of 2 years of hard work. We started the DVD mobile team.
Cómo trabajan, ahí de risa. Ja, 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 ja. Mira, mira, vamos a poner este bug, es súper gracioso. Ja, 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 ja. Y ahora vamos a romper esta mecánica. Ja, 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 ja.
A great success for us. So Dead by Daylight Mobile is that same great experience.
Que al equipo de desarrollo de móvil no les culpo de nada, porque ya trabajan con un juego roto, o sea, todo lo que pase en el juego de móvil me parece hasta normal, porque si el juego base ya está roto, ¿cómo te va a salir un, sabes? No les echo nada de la culpa. Máximo respeto. Porque por lo menos han conseguido que funcione, que arranque. Y lo del corazón me parece súper triste, para que sepas que estás en aura de terror, tío. What the fuck.
We also introduced the blood market, which is our so it's a more mobile user experience friendly version that still gives players the same great rewards. We also added a lot of mobile centric features, including
es que jugar a juegos sin cascos, tío, me parece tan autista.
And of course, shows the mobile specific changes and allows players to get into the game faster. We also added exclusive skins, daily reward calendars, and a lot of other features, but also the disconnection bots, which have been tremendously popular.
Que hay bugs de desconexión en el DVD de móvil. Bot. Por eso lo del bot. Y el bot sigue reparando y se va hacia una taquilla, ¿no? Es lo que me contáis el otro día. El asesino también. Hostia, que el bot te puede... El bot te puede matar.
Another key difference from PC and console to mobile is that mobile is free. It is completely free to download and you do not need to pay to win. Most characters and customizations can be unlocked through playtime alone and any other ones.
Están vendiendo el DVD de móvil porque sabían que iban a tener tirón.
Challenges and other in-game rewards.
Pero muy aburrido
it's also
esto.
a really good time to start Dead by Daylight mobile right now. Like I said, it costs nothing to download on Google Play and the App Store. And thanks to the community hitting the stretch goal of 1 million pre-registrations, you will also be starting off with another free character and a bunch of in-game
Está explicando de
resources
cómo
as well.
empiezas y qué cosas te
So
regalan
like I said,
cuando
we've
te
had a lot of
registras y
people
no sé qué
install and play the
películas
game
con el
so
DVD
far.
mobile de
So
los
we've got
cojones.
some cool stats to bring to you. Since launch, we've had millions of trials played. Within those trials, there have been 12 million generators fixed, 44 million killer hits.
Ya han hecho 12 millones de generadores en móvil. Menudos reparaditos de mierda, ¿no?
Managed to escape. So these stats are just from the first few weeks of being
Qué reparitos de mierda son los de móvil,
There's
tío.
a lot more to come, and we'd
Peor
like to
que
share with
PC,
you some
macho.
of the things that are headed your way in the coming months.
Yeah, so we have our roadmap established from June to September of this year. We're going to be doing releases on a monthly basis, so that
Sí, esto es el cuarto aniversario, aunque no lo parezca, Sherry.
And fresh. So the releases are going to be alternating between 1 month focused
Me están haciendo bostezar, hermano.
and then the other focused
Te lo juro,
on
este martes es muy aburrida.
So you can see that in June we have a new map coming in for people to play
Cómprate un
around with.
micro. Seguro
And
que eres
then,
una majísima
in July,
persona,
we're
pero gástate
focusing
20
on
euros en un
more
micro,
quality of life
hostias.
and
Que lo
improvements.
ganas.
Then August we'll introduce a new killer and a new map. And then in September we'll have a brand new feature for you to explore and play
El que haya
around with.
montado el vídeo
All those
este
releases
se tenía que
also,
estar tirando de los
include new customizations
se tenía que
making
estar tirando de
us
los
perfect
pelos
character.
cuando estaba
There's a
montando
lot
con
of
la calidad
really
del
cool
audio. Yo
stuff
me hubiera
lined
puesto
up.
enfermo, tío.
Something else we're committed to doing with
Con lo
every
asqueroso y
update is
perfeccionista que
spending
soy.
time working on improving performance, stability, and polishing the game overall. Launch is just the beginning, so alongside new content and features, we'll be continuing to improve the game in whichever ways we can. So before we go, we want to say a huge thank you to the community
Bueno,
who
se va a
showed
acabar
us
ya
so much
el
love
tema
over
del
the past
mobile,
year
parece.
of beta, all the way
Mensaje de la
through to
NASA.
our big launch in April. You have supported us in so many ways, from just enjoying the game to helping us beta test, telling your friends and family about us, creating your own unique content with the game. We really could not do this without you, and we look forward to many exciting anniversaries to come with you in the fog.
Si te traduzco lo que están diciendo, mejor que no te lo traduzca, porque están todo el rato pegándole vueltas a lo mismo. Así que solo me dedico a traducir las cosas importantes.
We'll cap off with a little montage of some of the great in-game moments you've sent to us.
¿En serio me vas a hacer ahora tragarme clips de móvil? Wow. ¡Oh, he cogido una trampilla! ¡Soy el mejor del mundo! ¡Ay, Dios mío! ¡Ay, mira! ¡Qué skill! What the fuck, tío. ¡Oh! ¡Oh! He usado la linterna. ¡Oh! ¡Wow! Bienvenido a DVD. ¡Oh! He tirado un hacha normal. ¡Oh! Mira, he colgado un tío. He colgado otro. Fíjate, y un tercero. ¡Oh, mira! Descuelgo. Jaja. Pero corto cuando muero. El clip. Boom. Y se enfada encima. Con la jugada que ha hecho se enfada por morir. ¿Esto es lo que pasa cuando mato a la gente?
Yeah. Okay, I've just been told we actually can take a little moment to talk to you about what's coming next.
Vale, ya va el tráiler, ¿eh?
Let's take a step back. About 4 years ago.
Pero antes te van a vender la película de los 4 años del juego.
Probably one of the top legends of the horror movie world. It really legitimized us as a great reference for horror in video games. Today we have another landmark moment.
No viene aún, ¿eh? Ha dicho, en pocas palabras lo que ha dicho, te lo voy a contar, pero antes déjame que te resuma los 4 años que llevamos metiendo killers de licencia, o sea... No me atrevo a decirte que vayas a mear, que no te lo vas a perder, pero que un par de minutitos o 5 igual tardan. O igual sí. Sí, esto es el trailer ya, ¿eh? Creo. Sí, sí, se viene. Una clase. ¿Eso tiene que ver con Candyman? No, ¿verdad? Y ese era el Survivor. O la Survivor, pero no me suena. Colegio. ¿Qué mierdas es esto, tío? ¿Y eso qué es? Eso... Pyramid Head. Pyramid Head, lo dije o no. Por el 4. Lo dije. ¡Boom! Os lo dije que el 4 ese era muy sospechoso. ¿Os lo puto dije o no? Míralo, justo, ahí está. Si es que estaba cantado.
Hey, I am super excited today to finally be able to reveal to you the next chapter of Dead by Daylight.
Pero claro, ¿qué puto poder tiene Pyramid Head? Lo digo porque yo no juego a Silent Hill. ¿Alguien nos puede, algún especialista en Silent Hill que nos puede decir algo? Aunque ahora lo van a decir, pero... La verdad es que sí, mucho mejor que Candyman, ¿eh?
Absolutely fascinated by it. Oh, I'm really happy to be able to work with such a fantastic license. Let's start with the map.
Es inmortal, es su poder, no morir nunca.
Cool location in Silent Hill.
Bueno, eso no es muy útil en DVD.
One of the most iconic ones. So we bring you to Midwich Elementary School. The two-story
Vamos a tener un mapa de un
is filled
instituto.
with thematized room, so all the Silent Hill fans will be able to revisit.
Hostia, este mapa para
the famous
Hillbilly
location.
pinta súper bien,
There's a
¿eh?
music room, the chemist lab, there's
Y
nurse
para Leatherface,
office,
para
there's
motosierras
all
en
these
general
little
pinta
secrets
súper
around.
bien así a bote
There's
pronto.
obviously this exterior courtyard.
Mira que lo he dicho al
in
principio
the middle
del
of the
stream.
map.
¿Te imaginas algo
That's
así
a
de Silent
very
Hill?
New
Lo he
layout
dicho,
of
¿eh?
Dead by Daylight. Even the clock tower is there. We've also filled the map with all sort of surprises and secrets for all of you fans out there. A lot of winks.
Es una mezcla de Hawkins. Me da la sensación que es una mezcla entre Hawkins
You might know her as Heather
y
Mason. That's how she was called as the protagonist of the Silent Hill
Larry.
game. Cheryl's a very interesting character. She's a powerful protagonist. She's also conflicted, and she went through the
Cheryl se
ordeal
llama,
of facing
básicamente.
the Silent Hill nightmare. We learn through the Silent Hill 3 narrative that she is the reincarnation of two souls. So we really
Es la
wanted to
reencarnación
show
de
into
dos
her perks
almas.
this duality, and also her link to the dark forces of Silent Hill. So let's talk about the perks.
Ah, van a hablar de las perks del
Soul
Survivor.
Guard gives you endurance after being healed or after recovering from the dying state. But also, if you are currently cursed, you can recover from dying by yourself. Cheryl's second perk, Blood Pact, links you to the obsession. So if you or the obsession are injured,
Un segundo
you
y
will see
cuento.
each other aura. As soon as one or the other is healed, you'll gain the haste effect for a limited time. And last but not least, the third perk, for the first time, gives the power to the survivor to control a little bit the entity. Repressed Alliance allows you to call upon the entity to block generators. With this chapter and character, we also
No he
introduce
entendido muy bien
a
la
new type
tercera
of
perk.
cosmetic called Legendary Skins. Legendary outfits are really cool. They are not just an outfit. They actually completely change the character you're controlling. So for example, the first legendary skin that's going to appear in this chapter you'll be able to take Cheryl Mason and transform into Lisa. The killer of the chapter is none other than Pyramidhead, and he comes to Dead by Daylight with the name the Executioner. And I just want to add something here. The Pyramidhead that's coming to DVD is the classic Pyramidhead from
Uy, tiene
Silent Hill
pinta
2,
de buen lunge,
straight
¿eh?
from the tormented mind of James Sunderland. Pyramidhead's power
Agua,
roots itself in the dark
Muricari,
forces of Silent Hill.
Gracias por el Twitch Prime, disfrutar
So
los
first of
amores.
all, obviously you have this big
Ahora hablamos de las
giant
perks, ¿vale?
knife
Porque
that
lo voy a
you're
volver a
wielding.
ver porque
And
hay
with
un par de
it, you
cosas que
have
no he
a
entendido
special
bien.
attack. The special attack is a range attack that
¡Hola!
goes even through collision. Where it gets really interesting is that
¿Habéis
Pyramidhead
visto?
can
Luego lo vamos a
plant his
analizar este
knife in the
trozo
ground and draw
con más
trenches
calma.
around the map. These trenches, when the survivor goes through them, will make them tormented. The tormented is a killer effect that at first seems like it's not doing anything. But if you're suffering from the tormented
Esto no voy a comentar ahora mucho porque
dying
quiero
state,
con
that's
el
where it gets
Sufi
really
me he perdido una cosa importante que estaban diciendo,
can,
pero
instead
ahora
of
lo volveremos.
grabbing you and
Como esto va a
bringing you to
terminar
a
ya
hook,
mismo,
you can
seguramente,
decide to call
tiraré
upon
para atrás
the
el stream de
forces
los
of
devs
Silent
y entonces
Hill,
ahí que lo puedo parar,
grab
lo
the
comentamos
survivor and send him directly to
a tope,
the
¿vale?
Cage of Atonement. The cage is similar to a hook in mechanics. The survivor gets stuck in there, he can get saved by others, and he will go through 3 phases as well until he is sacrificed.
Hostia,
Just
este
like on the
killer,
hook.
además de los ganchos,
Thing
tiene
though
su
is
propia
that
mecánica para
Pyramidhead
matar.
saves a lot of time. All the grab, the
Y se puede rescatar 3
transporting,
veces.
and the hooking, that's done automatically. When the survivors are ripe for a sacrifice, if they are caught in the tormented killer effect and in the
¿Esto qué es
dying
el Mori?
state, Pyramidhead will be able to
Hostia,
call
qué guapo.
upon a final judgment on them.
Me gusta.
That's a way of saying that they can kill them instantly. It's like a mini Mori. Now let's talk a little bit about the perks of Pyramidhead.
Ah, no,
They
eso no es
bring
un
the
Mori.
tools for deception.
Es
The
un...
first perk, Force
Es un
Penance,
golpe
will give the
que derriba,
oblivious
que
status effect to
one-shotea.
a survivor that protects another survivor from a hit.
Luego lo escucharé con más atención, porque ahora estoy
Pyramidhead's
también un poquito
second
pendiente del
perk,
chat y lo
Trail of
analizamos palmo a
will
palmo, ¿vale? Todo.
make him undetectable when he breaks a gen. We'll also highlight this gen in a yellow aura for the survivors. And the last perk, Deadbound, will link a healer to a healed survivor. If they run too far from each other, they'll suffer from the oblivious status effect. So that's it. That's the Silent Hill chapter. Again, we're super happy and proud to have had the chance to work with such a fantastic franchise. Personally, I'm a huge fan. I'm super stoked to see all the stories that's going to happen with these
Me estáis
characters.
comentando por el chat
I'm
que no
glad
tiene
that
mucho
Pyramid
sentido
Head
las
and
perks con el
Cheryl
lore.
have
Yo es que como no
new
juego a
life
Resident Evil,
into
perdón,
our universe.
Silent Hill,
What's also super exciting is
no,
that the
no puedo opinar.
PTB with the Silent Hill chapter will be available right now, so you'll be able to download it and try it for yourself. And it's going to be released also very soon. As a last message, I would like to say to everyone, to all of you fantastic community, happy 4th
Si no he
anniversary.
entendido mal, creo que ha
Thank
dicho
you
que hay
for all
PTB
your
ahora, así
support, all the
que
ideas, all
haremos un
the
repaso rápido y nos iremos
meaningful
al PTB cuando
discussion
acabe
that we
esto.
have online with all of you. You've been fantastic.
Estética
and,
bien, perks,
I'm
me.
gonna raise my glass to several more years. Cheers.
Pero entonces,
Wow,
las
thank
perks
you,
igual las
Dave.
comentamos en el PTB, que
Awesome is
que las voy a ver mejor ahí.
Okay, listen to me. I'm going to say that. If you want to play Silent Hill in Dead by Daylight, if you're on PC right now, the PTB is happening now. You can
Ahora os
go
explicaré
press the
cómo acceder al
button and
PTB,
play
¿vale?
Silent Hill in Dead by Daylight.
Pues es que hay PTB al final, nice.
Now, for everybody else or the people who don't like the PTB, you can wait until the full release, which is going to be about 3 weeks from now.
3
We'll get more
semanas.
details as things come along. But if you are
Para el
eager
DLC,
to get
¿vale?
your hands on the Silent Hill chapter of Dead
O
by
sea,
Daylight, PTB right now.
2...
Now I have to take a
El
second
16 de junio
and give
saldría.
a huge thank you, a big shout out to everybody who makes this happen. So that's everybody
Mira,
on
el
the
16
team,
de
whether
junio de
it's
2016
the
cuando subía
programmers,
rango
the
1
artists, the
de
designers,
Killer.
the community
La primera
management
vez,
team,
de
the
2016.
marketing people who make sure that you know about this, the PR, the people who are doing the video editing, the capture, the people who are doing all our data analysis. Every single person that's involved in this project from close or from far.
Hither se protege
Thank you
con
so
armas,
very
no
much
le van a
for
dar
the
armas,
amazing
en
work
todo
that
caso
you
le
do
pondrían un
every
sello de
single day. It's
Metatron
really
o el
appreciated.
colgante del padre.
I think that
Ella
we
es
can all
valiente y
agree
atrevida
that
en
this is
cierto aspecto.
a special
Ahora
team
que leamos
full
la
of
descripción del
crazy
servidor lo
passionate
veremos
people,
mejor,
so
Serri.
thank you. And then a huge thank you on top of that to you
Yo es
out there.
que no he
Every player
querido
out
como
there,
me...
everyone that is
Yo me he
part
estado
of
mordiendo la
what
lengua
makes
todos
Dead by
estos
Daylight
días.
such
Ha estado dando las
a
gracias, no os perdéis
vibrant
nada,
and
¿vale?
exciting community
Yo me
to
estaba
play
mordiendo
in
la
all
lengua
the
estos
time.
días, pero yo
Thank you for
siempre he defendido
supporting
la
us.
teoría del 4 del
Thank you
Pyramid
for
Head.
being constructive and positive and being
Al
supportive
final
of what
resulta que he
we do.
tenido razón.
And thank you for following us in
Sí,
this
Sirox,
crazy
Pyramid
ride
Head.
that we are on. We are so humbled and excited to celebrate our 4th year anniversary with you today, and we are eager to celebrate a few more in the coming years.
Y si no me equivoco, está acaba ya.